trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found. I'm getting to love the thought of having you around. And I will never let you go. I'm trying to keep my feet on the ground. I'm getting to like this feeling I found.
Hello race fans and welcome back here to the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series. We're here live in sunny Kansas Speedway for the running of the BaCkLaSh 350. Now why is this race called the BaCkLaSh 350? Well, you know, the Kansas Speedway got repaved, and if you're not careful, you're going to end up in a crazy accident. Starting on the front row for this race, we have Joseph Lombard in the 54, who really needs a win here to boost his momentum. Right now, he sits 32nd in standings. And right beside him in second is Nathan Hudson, who already has one win this season. He's going to start this race from 22nd. Oh, fail. He's starting second. He's 22nd in points. My mistake. Wow, the race hasn't even started yet, and I'm already failing. Last week's winner, Dillon Poteet, he moved up to 8th in standings. He may be a contender for the championship now. But he's going to have some work to do as he's going to start this race from the 29th position. Cole Dalley, he still has the points lead. He has a 9-point lead over Kyle Thomas, but neither of them have wins. Cody Llamas, who's going to start this race off from the 34th position, he's up to 3rd in points with 2 wins. As we are now seconds away from those famous words in motorsports.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Nice and easy, long day. It's going to be a lot of adjustments. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. This is a real race here. We're going to have a blast tonight. I can't wait to get out there and get going.
And as the cars are slowly rolling off pit road, here is your starting lineup for the BaCkLaSh 350.
Can you give me close enough to be inside of the action? Can you show me all the power of the pride and the passion? Wanna feel the thunder and the thrill of the ride, cause I feel alive with speed on my side. Yeah, I wanna be there. Put me right in the middle of the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there. I wanna lose my voice screaming with the crowd. Know my driver's gonna win and make me proud. From the free race party, gonna go insane when I'm right down with them in victory lane. Yeah, I wanna be there.
Kansas Speedway, a pretty fast 1.5-mile racetrack. A lot of these guys are going to have to try to find their lines and hope to try to work with somebody. Kyle Thomas second in points. As I said earlier, he's gonna start this race from the 4th position. A real good run for him would definitely give him the points lead if Cole Dalley runs bad today. As we now see the pace car leaving going into pit road, rather. Oh my God. Joseph Lombard, Nathan Hudson, Jessica Shelton, and Kyle Thomas will get us underway. The green flag is out here at Kansas. And hopefully I won't have any more fails. Heading into turns 1 and 2, Jessica Shelton, she's not wasting any time. And oh man, she almost got into the back of Joseph Lombard in that 19 Dodge. Jessica Shelton in the number 19. She's currently 19th in standings, and she's really trying to lead the first lap. But I don't think she's gonna do it because here comes James Qualls on the inside. And Jessica Shelton, she will barely lead the first lap. But James Qualls, he's heading on the inside to the lead. But here comes Evan Wayne right behind him in the 21 as Nathan Hudson. He's trying to decide whether to stay on the outside or move to the inside, and he just decided to move to the inside, and right behind her, here comes James Silverfox in the 77, along with the 43 of Lyndon Wright. At a track like Kansas, you can't go under the apron in the front stretch. And oh boy, there's a huge gap. Is the caution out? Oh, no. Oh, no. We're still green. As we saw Evan Wayne take the lead. But here comes Nathan Hudson and James Silverfox in that 77. The 14 and the 77 trying to use that Toyota power as they just forced the two Chevys on the outside. And here comes Lyndon Wright, the first Ford that we talked about. Oh boy, he's trying to make it 3 wide for the lead, and barely leading that lap was Silverfox. Here comes the 43 Ford Mustang of Lyndon Wright. And here comes Michael Norman on the inside. He's right under his good friend Jessica Shelton. And oh boy, they almost made it 4 wide. Oh, back out of that, guys. You don't want to go 4 wide in this red track. And oh man, Nathan Hudson, he's scraping the wall, and that's going to make him drop a line. And here comes the Twinix racing teammates. Dillon Poteet and Sean Henley trying to work together along with their good buddy Trent Dunham. Oh boy, I think Dillon Poteet maybe trying to go for 2 in a row, and the caution is out. The caution is out, and our leader is Lyndon Wright, but these guys are going to have to slow down and straighten up. I really hope that they don't wreck on the caution. Now let's see what happened. Oh boy, Carson Beightol 6th in standings. And oh no, Aaron Williams 14th in standings. Steven Gonzalez, our winner from a couple of weeks ago. Joshua Collar has damage. And oh man, Nathan Hudson. Oh man, I saw that he was scraping the wall. He must have been the cause of the accident. Oh man, he has rear damage to that 14. Oh boy, Sean Galligan, he's got a lot of damage. I don't see damage on anyone else. There's our points through the Cole Dalley. His car appears to be clean. He crossed the line in the 29th position. And we have pit stops going on. It looks like it happened in the front stretch. Some cars elected to stay out, but some came in, and our leader is still Lyndon Wright. So let's see what happened to bring on our first caution of the day. Well, here's what happened. What brought out our first caution? We was looking at the lead battle between Lyndon Wright and Jay Wakefield, and I saw that Nathan Hudson in the 14, he was scraping the wall. And coming out of turn 4, he nearly gets hit by Tim Fiegel, but he manages to get by. But as they exit turn 4, he gets hit by Joshua Collar. Then Joshua Collar gets turned by Steven Gonzalez. Then Sean Galligan, he had nowhere to go. As you see the 14 spinning around, the 88 gets by, and so is the 00, but it doesn't end there. Oh man, Steven Gonzalez, he got clobbered by the 88. Oh man, we're gonna have to go to another car to see what truly happened. Okay, now we're on board with Steven Gonzalez and Joshua Collar, and there's the contact from the 14 and the 34. Collar came down onto Gonzalez. Chris Darlington, he got a little bit involved, but he was able to get away. The points leader Cole Dalley and Dylan Young managed to avoid on the apron, as well as a few more drivers. There's Sean Galligan on the apron with damage. Then Carson Beightol, he slammed into the back of the 88 after he clobbered Steven Gonzalez. So, oh man, real bad accident on lap 5. Oh man, real bad day. Over the last couple of weeks, Aaron Williams, he's just been running into nonstop bad luck. And this week just makes it worse. And we already see Derek Engel on pit road. I don't know what happened to the 25. And there's Nathan Hudson driving away with his mangled car. Before we head back to Green Flag Racing, here's what happened to the 25. He was just heading into turn 1, then all of a sudden something just broke on the car. You can see the car wobble a little bit. He nearly gets hit by Kyle Sosnoski, and he got held up. He was trying to get to the apron, and it turns out that Derek Engel went back to the garage area with a broken header. So engine problems for the 25, and unfortunately his day has ended early. So that's a real tough break for Engel in the 25 National Guard Chevrolet Camaro. Here we are back at Kansas on lap number 8. We're going to restart this race on lap 9. As we now see that some drivers elected to stay out for this race. Our new leader right now is Lyndon Wright. Second is Drew Austin. Third is Michael Norman. Fourth is Dillon Poteet. Fifth is his teammate Sean Henley. Sixth is Eric Burton. Seventh is James Qualls. Eighth is William Duncan. Ninth is Charles Jackson. And running out the top 10 is Justin Perry. And we had 5 cars dropped out of the race. We all saw what just happened with Derek Angle. He heads back to the garage area with engine problems. Stephen Gonzalez, Carson Beightol, and Aaron Williams dropped out of the race due to that accident, as well as Sean Galligan. Neither of them could get their cars fixed, as the pace car is about to head its way onto pit road. And Lyndon Wright, he's one of those few drivers that stayed out. They're really trying to roll the dice here with pit stops, but how's that going to work out for them? I don't know, but we're about to find out as we're heading back racing. Drew Austin already trying to make a move on the inside of the 43. That's going to be for the lead. And here comes Michael Norman. But don't forget Michael Norman, Dillon Poteet. I believe none of the top 10 came down pit road. I believe the first guy that came down pit road was Joseph Lombard, and he restarted in the 26th position. So I don't know what's going to happen. As we now see, they're trying to go 3 wide right here. William Duncan, he just went down all the way to the apron trying to get around James Qualls in the 70 car. And oh boy, Michael Norman, he just went to the extreme high side. I think they're trying to make it 4 wide. Cause here comes Tim Walch, the second Chevrolet. Tim Walch trying to get behind Eric Burton, our winner from Lime Rock Park. Eric Burton, a win here will definitely give us some momentum. And look who's in second place. Last week's winner, Dillon Poteet, trying to go for 2 in a row. He's all over the back bumper of Drew Austin right now. But don't forget, Dillon Poteet, he didn't come down pit road. He did not come down pit road, so him and the rest of the drivers are going to have to take pit stops soon. And oh boy, Drew Austin, he just tried to put the block on the 17, but he couldn't do it. Here comes Tim Walch. And oh boy, they're making it 4 wide. Seth Cole, he's going to the extreme low side now. He's trying to get under Daniel Day in the 60 car. And oh boy, here comes the Joe Gibbs boys, Tim Fiegel and Charles Jackson. As we now see Drew Austin starting to drop back in the pack now. He's stuck on the outside. As Charles Jackson, he's trying to get into the top 10 today. He's being pushed by Justin Perry. As we now see the inside line really trying to move up. Here comes Eric Burton trying to take the lead away from Dillon Poteet. And oh my God, I couldn't tell who led that lap. The ticker says Eric Burton led it, but here comes Seth Cole. Now Seth Cole, he's currently 9th in standings. He's going to try to get his second win, no doubt. That'll definitely move him up in the point standings for the championship. And oh man, here comes some more 3 wide action. Tim Fiegel, Tim Walch, and Charles Jackson in the 20. And oh boy, Charles Jackson, he just being pushed by Daniel Day. And oh man, there's lots of car swapping positions right now. As we see Trent Dunham, right now he's on the low side of Ron Acosta. And oh boy, there's almost 4 wide back here. Lyndon Wright, Danny Wells, and oh boy, smart move by Danny Wells. He really had to back out of that. He really had to back out of that situation so he wouldn't get wrecked. And oh boy, some cars going to the extreme high side. You know what that means? Pit stops are happening. Seth Cole, Tim Walch are coming down. And oh boy, I believe our new leader right now is Daniel Day. Yes, he is. That would be the case. And oh boy, but I think Daniel Day is one of those guys who didn't come down pit road as right now he's being chased by Charles Jackson in the 20 and Eric Burton. He's on the inside trying to take away second, but I think they're going to come down pit road this time by. Yes, they are. Some of the leaders, they're making an indication for pit road, and that's going to cycle the lead over to Evan Wayne in the 21. And oh boy, I think we had a couple cars go through the dirt, but Evan Wayne, the Florida native, now he's leading this thing. But here comes Tim Fiegel. Now Tim Fiegel, right now he sits 5th in points. He's going to try to go for his 3rd win here today. But are these guys gonna make an indication for pit road? Yes, they are. Tim Fiegel, Drew Austin, and James Qualls are coming down. And oh boy, oh man, contact between Trent Dunham and Kyle Thomas. But oh boy, they kept it going. And oh man, Joseph Lombard, he passes Trent Dunham on the outside. Oh man, that was close. The 28 just smacked the wall, and he nearly wrecked second in points. But oh boy, Kyle Thomas right now, he's back in the 7th position. And look who's in front of him. Our points leader, Cole Dalley, and he's staying out. Cole Dalley is staying out. What about Kyle Thomas? Oh, Kyle Thomas, he's coming in. And oh boy, all these drivers, they are all on different pit windows. As Evan Wayne, he was one of those guys that came down pit road, as well as his teammate right behind him, Alex Jones. Evan Wayne, he currently sits 18th in standings right now, but I think he's coming down pit road right now. Yes, he is. Evan Wayne, now he's going to surrender the lead. That's going to give the lead to James Silverfox now in the 77. As the laps are winding down, we're now on lap 19. We have 9 laps to go, and here comes Alex Ferranti in the 6. Alex Ferranti in the number 6. He's right now he sits 10th in standings, and he does have 1 win, but I think he's coming down pit road right now. Yes, he is. And oh boy, every time we have a different leader, they come down pit road. Now first and second is going to be the 7 and the 77. James Silverfox and Cole Dalley. Now Cole Dalley is our points leader, but he does not yet have a win in the Mobil 1 Nationwide Series. And James Silverfox right now, he currently sits 25th in standings. No doubt, there's no way he's gonna try to go for the championship. And Cole Dalley, our points leader, he's making away for pit road, but Silverfox, and oh boy, he's coming down pit road as well. Oh man, I have no idea who that's gonna cycle the lead over to, because both the 7 and the 77 are coming down pit road. As we now see Joshua Collar and Nathan Hudson, who are both the cause of the first caution. I have no idea who the new leader is gonna be. We're gonna have to stay with Silverfox right now during pit stops as the field cycles around. There's only 4 cars on the lead lap, but that won't last for long. And Cole Dalley, he's coming out, as well as Silverfox. We have to see who's going to cycle as the leader. No indication that James Silverfox has been passed by the leader yet, as we now see the updated ticker. Silverfox, he's still the race leader. Third is going to be Alex Jones. And there he is. There he is, Alex Jones, who made his pit stop a few laps earlier. He gets around Cole Dalley for second. And I believe James Silverfox, he's still going to be the leader. Yes, he is. That is the case. James Silverfox is still the race leader. He's going to try to use pit strategy to his advantage, but don't count out Alex Jones yet. Alex Jones dropped all the way down to 16th in the standings. I don't think he's going to have a chance for the championship. Earlier this season, Alex Jones dominated the points. This is his chance to try to bounce back, to try to catch that 77 car. And oh man, they're indeed closing the gap. The 2 and the 7 got a real good draft. But oh boy, Silverfox, he's going to have to try to block 2 Chevrolets to try to show off that Toyota power. But what would a win it would be for Cole Dalley if he would be able to get around Silverfox. There's our 4th place car, Charles Jackson. 5th is now Seth Cole. Now we're having a battle for 6th between Evan Wayne and Tim Fiegel. Oh boy, Tim Fiegel's dropping back as we're now having a battle for pretty much the top 10 spot. As we just saw Nick Pericles on pit road. And oh man, we got a battle for the lead as the laps are winding down. Cole Dalley has gotten around Silverfox with the help of Alex Jones. But oh boy, Cole Dalley and James Silverfox have a fresher rubber than Alex Jones. And Alex Jones, he's just all over the back bumper of that 7 car. That's right on board with the deuce. Alex Jones trying to close in on Cole Dalley trying to get around it. That's winding down. Next time out there, 2 laps to go. They're catching up on slow traffic. I believe that's Nathan Hudson and Joshua Collar. That's what it is. That would be the case. But how would the slow cars affect that was the lead? We're about to find out because they're about to catch him. Cole Dalley, he goes to the inside, but oh boy, Nathan Hudson almost went down to block him, but both him and Joshua Collar moved to the outside. But oh boy, Alex Jones, he's trying to make it 3 wide. He's trying to use Joshua Collar as a pick to force Cole Dalley on the high side. But Cole Dalley, he's fighting as hard as he can on the high line. We're coming to the white flag. Both Alex Jones and Cole Dalley do not have wins, as Alex Jones, he is ahead of Cole Dalley right now. This is Cole Dalley's last chance to get his lead back. And oh boy, he is chasing him down. And oh boy, here comes the 7, Cole Dalley. He's making his move. Heading into turns 3 and 4. The 2 and the 7 are going side by side. And here comes James Silverfox. He got a huge run. But that pretty much going to seal the deal. Coming into the trial now to win the BaCkLaSh 350. It's going to be Cole Dalley. And I'm sorry for that lag. I have no idea where it came from. But Cole Dalley, our points leader, he will capture his very first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory here. And he will no doubt extend his points lead. Wow. Using pitch strategy and making his move at the right moment. And Cole Dalley started this race from the 38th position. How about that? He started in row 19, and he is a winner here today at Kansas. BaCkLaSh 350 export. And it is official. Cole Dalley got around Alex Jones on the final lap with a charging James Silverfox, and he captures his very first Mobil 1 Nationwide Series victory here, and he will no doubt stay as the points leader today. Oh boy, James Silverfox. If James Silverfox would have had one more lap, no doubt he probably would have caught Cole Dalley and probably won. Alex Jones, you got to give it up for the 2 car. He really gave it his all, but he's going to have to settle for a podium finish in 3rd. Tim Walch ends up 4th, Daniel Day 5th, then it's William Duncan. Last week's winner, Dillon Poteet, ends up 7th. That's good momentum heading into the next race. Evan Wayne is 8th, Alex Ferranti is 9th, and rounding out the top 10 is Tim Fiegel. Second in points, Kyle Thomas ends up in 11th in the 11 car. Kyle Sosnoski ends up 12th, Seth Cole 13th, Charles Jackson 14th, and rounding out the top 15 is 4th in points, James Qualls. And we see Justin Perry, Ryan Acosta, Danny Wells, Drew Austin, and Eric Burton. That rounds out the top 20. And then it's Lyndon Wright, Trent Dunham, Joseph Lombard, Chris Washer, and Michael Norman. Rounds out the top 25. Then it's Dylan Young, Sean Henley, Charles Sanford, Cody Llamas, and Chris Dollarton. Chris Dollarton was the last car on the lead lap. Then Joshua Collett, Nathan Hudson, Jay Wayfield, and Jessica Shelton. I have no idea what happened to her at the pit stop. She was running in the top 20, and the same thing with Nick Pericles. I saw him on pit road. Maybe the 2 of them had problems. And we see Sean Gallagher, Aaron Williams, Carson Beightol, Steven Gonzalez, and Derek Engel. That's the rest of the field. Well, Kansas wasn't too much of a wreck fest like it was in the second cut back in Season 2. But what we will see next week, Cole Dalley, he's going to head into the next race as still our current points leader, but that may not last for long. He better not let it go to his head. But congratulations one final time to Cole Dalley for winning the BaCkLaSh 350, and we'll see you next time.